All right, guys, welcome back to Blackacre Ranch. Fun things are happening at the ranch. We've got our lovely buffalo here, nicely over in pasture 6. Everything's perfectly fine. The only problem is they're supposed to be over here, and now they're over here. I guess we gotta go do some investigating and figure out what happened with that gate right over there. Come check this gate. So they were in pasture 7, now they're in 6, and I'm glad we actually locked that other gate, but I'm assuming either it just wasn't latched very well or it broke.
It bent metal.
And they pushed it hard enough to bend the metal. That's what it was. Wow, that was...
It's a pretty weak gate.
It is. It's a pretty weak gate, but they pushed it hard enough, I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
It was already.
The desire for that grass was strong.
Yeah. All right. Well,
So do we just put it in?
yeah, let's put it in. Now, normally you think, gosh, man, they shouldn't be doing this, and now I'm so bothered, but I'm not really that bothered because I've just been thinking about moving them from 7 over to 6 anyway. And partly because if we're going to start doing all that seed and everything planting, I want them to eat whatever's here because I want to mow down all these saplings one last time. So I wanted them to kind of get whatever was here forage-wise, eat it all up, because then I'm going to move them over to pasture 5. But I just got to finish the water there. Once I move them to 5, I want to have all the seed ready and then start going to town and planting. So I need to do some mowing in the near future, but this gives them a good chance to come after this and eat. So this was just so destroyed, wasn't it?
It was.
It's so bad. It was
Like even here, you can still see. It's still so much dirt.
Yeah. So, all right, now before we upset the buffalo, I want to count the buffalo because there was one, Erin, number 12, the one that didn't look good. She was kind of just off on her own. I want to make sure we find her, and I want to count how many we have because when they start having calves, they're going to start going off way yonder by themselves. So I want to make sure we have everybody. Bug, looks like you're counting.
I counted 22 earlier, and Aaron's right there standing up. I counted 24 twice.
Then you're a
Okay,
bad
well,
counter.
we're supposed to have 23.
I count 23
I counted
right now.
22.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
But I counted it twice.
So makes it right.
Well, I count 23.
See, your dad and I
count
we can
22.
count to 23. There's one on this other side laying down that you kind of probably can't see her.
We're gonna go walk amongst the herd right now and show you kind of the ones that we think are having close to birthing symptoms. And you can see them sitting there. I will then feed them their alfalfa. That'll bring them all in. You can start getting better looks at the signs and stuff like that, but let's just walk amongst the buffalo. Oh, and little Kisses, you getting up? So Kisses is getting kind of puffier in the back end right there underneath the tail. I'm not sure if you can see him. Oh, now they're all gonna start getting up. The one that's really close is Mary. She's been showing a lot of signs. Oh, Stretch. She's a pretty buffalo. Gosh, she's pretty. Nadine. Here's Megan.
That's Megan? Oh, that's Tracy.
What's up, Megan? You wanna... No. All right, so usually what happens when they're going to be having babies is their vulva will start swelling in the back and get real puffy. But anyway, Mary's the one. Mary's the one that was super puffy. So anyway, these are just signs that we see, guys. It doesn't mean anything. It could mean that they're just, I don't know, puffy. And that's it. So last year, obviously, we saw signs from different animals and nothing ever happened besides 2 calves. So that's it. Ahmed's sitting over there. See, there's Mary. See how puffy this girlfriend is. Right there on the backside, guys. She is real puffy. So we're just waiting for her to have a calf. She's probably going to be one of the first ones. So we have number 7 that's really close. We have Mary, number 1 that's close. She's getting closer.
92. This is 92.
All right, guys, so let's get back up top, feed them their alfalfa. They may come up in the noon, around in the afternoon, they kind of just chill. And with all the green grass, they may not even want to be up there getting the alfalfa. So we'll see if some of them can come up. It'll be a little easier for us to point them out to you.
There's Mary.
All right, well, they're coming. Let's see if we can get this done, guys, quicker than not. Here, Bug.
I got a knife. But okay.
Cut. Take them, take them.
Oh, Mary.
Now, when the buffalo are coming over and I've got food, I don't like them behind me.
Rose.
I don't like them one bit.
Oh, yeah, they're getting a little feistier.
In the future, I think we are going to switch back to cubes at some point. We're just using all the rest of the alfalfa, and this stuff is actually just as much, if not a little bit more protein than those cubes were. But it's just a lot more expensive, at least this batch that we got. This is number 7. And then number 2, what's number 2's name?
Barbara.
Barbara. And then 13. Wow, 13's even looking good. So a lot of these ladies, it looks like in general, are starting to show signs of being a little pregnant and potentially having babies. Now Rose, even she's a little swollen. So that's good. A lot of these ladies. Now there are 2 that are not gonna have any babies. And that's 99. She's right over here. And Erin. That's because they were the 2 that had it last year, and under normal circumstances they would rebreed, but they just aren't doing it this year. So they just weren't good enough health condition wise. Wow.
Wow, look at that.
Wow, this girlfriend, she's showing a lot of signs too. Now the bulls are coming. Oh, so that's number 4. Gosh, she's getting real swollen. One I'm not sure if she's pregnant is 15. Is that Stephanie? Right, you can see she's not swollen at all. I've held on to her. She's always been the one that's kind of a little not accepted by the group, I guess, right? So she's probably a little older. She did not have a baby the first year, and then she didn't have one this last summer. So if she doesn't have a baby, she's gone.
Well, so we come out here every day, and it's so hard because we're so excited to be like, okay, is there a baby? And there just hasn't been one. So we're like every day checking for a baby, and then it's like maybe there'll be more babies. And if a storm pushes through, it's like, okay, maybe the change in temperature, air pressure, like what's gonna put them into labor? So I don't know, but we're on baby watch, like serious baby watch here.
I think it's just nice to have so many that are showing signs. The first year that they were here, they started having babies in mid-May, and they ended in August. And it's just, you know, that's a long time period. I want to keep that consolidated better. So the fact that there are a number of ladies now that are even at this point, April 1st, having signs, I'm hopeful. Now, I've been wrong so many times about who's pregnant, who's not, who's going to have a baby. So take it with a grain of salt, guys. But signs are looking at least better than they were 4 weeks ago. All right, here in pasture 7, we got the 2 hay bales that are sitting here. I am going to leave the gate still open to pasture 7 and to 6, and my hope is that they'll still come over and eat here because I don't want to waste 2 bales of hay. So I want them to consume that, and that's what I was hoping that they'd do. If they would just have given me 4 more days, I was then going to move them over to 6. But you know, they don't always do that when you want, and they obviously wanted to leave and they found a way to do it. So I blame it on one of the bulls, probably Ahmed. So the pigs are still doing good. We just got done feeding them some Pop-Tart. So far, nobody's showing sign of pregnancy. I'm kind of almost really expecting that Hagrid's gonna do his job. And just the girls aren't showing anything, are they? We're at the point where we're just gonna let the older Hagrid and the two ladies just live together, and once we see that they're bred, then we'll start kind of separating them off for farrowing.
Right, when they're ready for the piglets, then we'll divide them up.
Yeah, because there's enough stuff other going on the ranch that we don't need to worry about the pigs right now. Here's our yearlings, but obviously the yearlings want food. So these guys are set for processing beginning of June, and one of them will stay till the middle of June. Aw, you're so cute.
Nope. I'm here to observe the workings of my children.
So like last time I said I wanted to drive in here, and I think that's what we're doing right now, but we need to give them some minerals because they're not gonna have some Rio Max for a while because they were naughty. And they went through 60 pounds in 2 weeks, which means they were eating about a pound a day, not quite a quarter pound. So they finished it about 4 times faster than they should have. So we're gonna leave them some minerals, and that's why we got that blue thing. So this mineral tub here is the one that we had for the adults, and they decided to kick it out. And if you can see, they decided to put a horn right through there.
There.
You see it?
In a hole right here.
And a hole right here. So those adults are kind of naughty themselves. So we're just gonna give them a little bit of this stuff. Hopefully these guys won't damage it too much. We're just gonna give them a little bit though. We don't want to go any crazy on it. Let's put it in the one that's ruined. And it's uncovered. I put it in that one just in case the rain wants to drain out through the hole, whatever. But those bulls, man, they will just destroy everything. So I mentioned on the other video that I want to come up with a concrete trough idea to hold mineral and the Rio Max separate. So these guys, these 5 went through one in 2 weeks. The 4 that were over there still haven't gone halfway through their one. So some just suck it down, others aren't. I don't know what the exact difference is. They both have them in their troughs. I don't know. So we're gonna give these guys some minerals for a while. This is like a whole science thing that nobody has answers to, I swear. I don't know why some just eat it like crazy, but anyway, we gotta give these other little guys. This is our finishing group B. We did sell the little guy, the second little guy, so he is no longer here. He's to some people who will love him more than us. And but yeah, so anyway, let's give them their food and we'll catch you back up top. Well, as the last one leaves, I guess we say goodbye today. So all the herd is out back at the grass, and obviously they have not eaten all the alfalfa. So we're gonna let it to it. It may take a day or two to finally eat all of it. But calving season is approaching, guys. We've seen a bunch of signs. Hopefully some little baby calves start popping out, and we can start showing you tons of little baby calf pictures. It'll be a fun year. It'll be fun to see kind of how everything turns out, who actually has calves, who doesn't, and the changes upcoming. So that's when we put our feed plan into full effect, and hopefully it works this year, right? So anyway, if you want to see some calves, stick with us, guys. We're still building the bison ranch from scratch. We still have the house that is demoed out and still has to be built. Getting all the materials for that, getting the wood to get ordered. I'm looking for that zip sheeting, that R sheeting that has the insulation on it. I can't seem to find a supplier. Everybody seems to say, no, I only do the normal plywood style, but not anything with insulation. So anyway, that's a hassle. So things are in the works. I know we haven't posted a lot lately, but it is in the works, and slowly we'll get it done. So anyway, along with the buffalo, we say goodbye, and we will catch you next time. Like and subscribe, guys. Bye.